welcome to a long-awaited episode. I was super busy. I was basically contracted out for 2 weeks, and I didn't have time to get to the videos that I've been doing, so I'm back in action, and I've basically got a new TV to repair here. What happens is you turn the power on, you get a solid light on the TV as if it's on. It's green. There's no display. We hear the relays click on the power supply, and that is all that happens. Now, what I did to troubleshoot this is I turned on the TV, no display, exactly what I told you before, and I took my multimeter and I checked all the voltages coming from the main power supply into the main board, which controls all your inputs and the signal to the screen itself. I also checked the power controlling the inverter board over here on the side, and I've determined that because I'm not getting any kind of blink error code, or the lights on the power panel aren't turning like orange or red to indicate that there's an issue with the TV, I'm basically drawing my conclusion to this, the main board being bad. So what I did is I purchased a new one, and we're just going to swap this out, and hopefully it will work. Now, I've checked all the capacitors on this and the power supply. Everything's good. Now, these main boards on these new TVs, they have firmware. Basically, it's software on a chip that tells the TV how to run. It checks to see if there's communications between the inverter board, the T-Con board, the display panel itself. And unplugging a couple of these cords didn't register any type of error message. So that's why I'm thinking it's this main board that has the software on it, because it's not realizing that I have certain boards unplugged, and it's not displaying any type of error message while those other boards are not present. So we're going to go ahead and replace the main board, and we'll see if this brings our TV back to life. So let's get to it. Okay, so we have the new board in place. I only put a couple screws in because I want to test this before I completely mount it in there. So I'm going to spin this guy around, and with any luck, we'll have a functioning television. Okay, let's give it a shot. We have a green power light down here. We still don't have any display on the screen. So I'm going to try to, spoke too soon, and there it is. Looks like it's set to perhaps the French mode. Take a look at the menu. It's definitely in the French language. You can't see that, but my conclusion was correct. It was that main board, this guy, that caused all the problems. So what happens when there's not a visual failure on these boards? A lot of the times it's with one of the ICs, the integrated circuits. I mean, these chips are so small and they have program data on them. If there's any like static shock or surge from maybe a thunderstorm, you know, these chips can be erased or damaged, even if there's no like visual or functional errors with it. Say if you're checking a certain MOSFET with your multimeter, you might not get any type of failure there, but a lot of the time it is the program information, the firmware, that gets a little corrupted and doesn't allow basically the operating system of the TV to load. So yeah, that's it. That was a super quick video. I know it's been a while, but I'm going to get right back into the swing of things, and we're going to do some more repairing and video game stuff. So yeah, I'm back. I'm excited to be doing this again because I like documenting these repairs, and I hope it helps other people. If you have a TV like this or a similar one that has the same type of problem, what you need to do is all of these boards here somewhere have a specific part number. And you need to make sure when you're ordering a replacement part that it is an identical match, because all the pinouts for the plugs can slightly vary depending on screen size. Maybe a model number is just one digit off. Most likely it won't work unless you have the exact part. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up. Give me some ideas of stuff you want to see. I'll be getting back into the video game things as well. I'll stop rambling and subscribe, tell your friends, and we'll see you later.